Hi everyone, welcome back. In this tutorial, we're going to explore one of the most useful tools in After Effects, the Null Object. You'll learn what a null object is, why professionals use it, and how it can simplify your animations, control multiple layers, and create smoother camera movements. So, let's get started. A null object is an invisible layer that doesn't appear in your final render, but it plays a very important role in animation. Think of it as a controller or a handle that helps you organize and animate one or multiple layers together. Creating a null object in After Effects is quick and simple. Go to Layer, New Null Object. A new null layer will appear in your timeline. Although it's visible in the composition panel while you're working, it won't appear in your final render. This null object is now ready to act as a controller for your animations, cameras, or multiple layers. Instead of applying animations to every layer individually, you can animate a single null object, making your workflow cleaner, faster, and much easier to manage. Now let's see how to parent layers to a null object. Simply use the Parent and Link Pick whip, or choose the null object from the Parent dropdown. Once a layer is parented, it follows the null's transformations. This means moving, rotating, or scaling the null will automatically affect all its child layers while preserving their individual positions and animations. It's a simple yet powerful way to control multiple layers with a single controller. Why use a null object instead of animating layers directly? Imagine you have several layers that need to move together. Animating each layer individually can be time-consuming and difficult to manage. A null object solves this by acting as a single controller. This keeps your timeline organized, makes future adjustments much easier, and helps you create complex animations with less effort. Creating camera rigs with a null. A camera rig is a setup that makes camera animation easier and more flexible. Instead of animating the camera directly, we parent it to a null object. The null then becomes the controller for the camera. By animating the null, the camera follows its movement automatically, allowing you to create smooth pans, tilts, zooms, and orbit shots with greater control. This approach also keeps your camera settings separate from its movement, making your project easier to edit and manage. You might wonder, why parent a camera to a null object instead of animating the camera directly? Think of the null as a camera rig or a tripod head. The camera simply follows the null's movement. This keeps the camera's own settings, such as zoom, focus, and depth of field, independent from its animation, making your project much easier to edit. If you later decide to change the camera path, you only need to animate the null, while the camera settings remain untouched. This is why most motion designers use a null to control camera movement in professional projects. 3D null objects, what are they and why use them? A 3D null object is a null that exists in three-dimensional space. Unlike a regular null, it can move along the X, Y, and Z axes, making it ideal for controlling 3D layers, cameras, and lights. By parenting multiple 3D layers to a single 3D null, you can move, rotate, or scale the entire group while maintaining the relative position of each layer. This makes it much easier to create camera rigs, orbit animations, and complex 3D scenes without animating every layer individually. In short, a 3D null acts as a central controller for your 3D elements, helping you build cleaner, more organized, and easier to edit animations. Resetting transforms using a null object. Sometimes a layer has already been animated, and you want to reposition, rotate, or scale it without affecting its existing keyframes. Instead of changing the animated layer directly, create a null object and parent the layer to it. Now, any additional movement, rotation, or scaling can be applied to the null while the original animation remains unchanged. This gives you a clean way to make adjustments without having to edit or recreate your existing keyframes. Examples: camera orbit around a product. One of the most common uses of a null object is creating a smooth camera orbit around a product or logo. Parent the camera to the 3D null, then simply animate the null's Y rotation. As the null rotates, the camera moves around the product while keeping it in view. This technique creates professional-looking 360-degree product showcases, logo reveals, and cinematic presentations with minimal keyframes and maximum control. Creating a solar system animation. A solar system is a great example of how a 3D null object can simplify complex animations. Place the sun at the center, create a 3D null object, and parent the Earth to it. Position the Earth a short distance away from the null, then animate the null's Y rotation. As the null rotates, the Earth naturally orbits around the sun. You can take it a step further by creating another 3D null for the moon, parenting the moon to it, and then parenting that null to the Earth. This creates a realistic animation where the Earth revolves around the sun, while the moon revolves around the Earth, all with simple, organized controls. Sometimes you want objects to move in a circular path, but you don't want the text or images inside them to rotate. A simple way to achieve this is by using a null object. Parent the text or image to a null and animate the null's rotation to create the circular motion. Then apply an equal rotation in the opposite direction to the text or image. This counter rotation cancels out the parent's rotation, allowing the object to travel around the circle while always remaining upright and easy to read. This technique is commonly used for photo galleries, menus, carousels, and infographic animations. And that's it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss future tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.